I'll have a hang on. The court is now in session. 3 little pigs feed a big bad wolf.
Mr. Wolf, you are accused of vandalism to 2 properties and attempted murder. How do you plead?
Well, I'm really innocent, but in this case, I am. Not guilty, Your Honour.
Let the case proceed.
Can you take the book in your hand, swear to tell the truth?
We can take the book, but we can't swear. We're good little pigs. However, we will tell the truth.
Very well, just get on. Can you tell me what happened in the day in question?
No.
I was in my house, made of straw, when the wolf came knocking on my door, saying, "Let me in, let me in." I was so scared that I hid behind the sofa. He then huffed and puffed and blew my house down. I ran as quickly as I could into my brother's house, being chased by the wolf.
Can you see the wolf in question in the courtroom? Let the record show that the defendant has been identified. Continue with your tale, please.
So my brother came crashing into my house, all scared and frightened, when a knock on my door and a terrible voice saying, little pigs, let me in." Before I could get to my door, there was an almighty huff and puff, and the house fell down. So being chased by the wolf, we ran to our next brother's house, which was made of bricks.
And then, what happened?
My 2 brothers had burst into my house, all scared and pissed off about being chased by a wolf. There was a terrible knock at our door, saying, little pigs, let me in." The next thing we know, there's a noise in our chimney. We had the firelight as it had been cold that day. The next thing we know, the wolf's running from our place with its tail on fire.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honour.
Cross-examine.
Firstly, Mr. Harry, you say your house is made of straw. Is this true?
Yes.
And where did one buy straw to build a house from? Jewson's Builder Centre?
I didn't get it from a builder's. I bought it from a farmyard.
So you use substandard material to build your house and then have the front to accuse my client of blowing your house down. Larry, did you buy the sticks from builders or were you always just taken from the woods?
From the woods, but I assure you, they're good timber.
You assure me, but your house fell down, so if it wasn't the timber, it must be the way it was built. Either way, my client isn't to blame.
He is, I tell you. He huffed and puffed so hard it was like a hurricane outside.
Mr. Barry, you say your brothers het up about being chased by the wolf, but did you actually see the wolf chase them?
No, they were so scared. Why did they lie?
Wouldn't you be upset if your house had fallen down? Couldn't that account for why they're upset? Perhaps they're trying to frame my client.
But we heard his voice at the door, asking to be let in.
Did you open the door and find out why he was knocking?
No, we were scared.
No, why didn't you open the door and find out why he was knocking? No further questions, Your Honour.
The case for prosecution rests, Your Honour.
Very well, defence.
Thank you. We would like to call the big bad wolf to stand to tell the events of the day as it really happened. Mr. Wolf, your recollection of the day in question, please.
It was a very windy day when I knocked on the door of the first house made of straw and called her to be let in. Just then a gust of wind blew the house down. In all the commotion, I ran to the next door house, which was made of sticks, and once again, just as I finished knocking, the house blew in. So I raced to the 3rd house and I spotted the 2 pigs running in front of me, and they slammed the door shut on my face. I called out to be let in and to see if they needed assistance, but I heard no more. Worried that they were hurt, I climbed on the roof and went down the chimney. I didn't realise they had the fire going, and I shot us on the chimney with my tail on fire, so I went away to put in some water. Next thing I know, I'm being charged and put on trial.
Thank you. No further question.
You say it was the wind that blew the houses down, but we all know it was your huffing and puffing.
I may have huffed and puffed, but I'm asthmatic. Look, here's my inhaler.
You chased the pigs from one house to another just to eat them.
That's not so. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat.
What? No meat at all?
That's right. Hate meat. Never touch stuff. Oh, except bacon sandwiches. I love bacon. Oh, and ham. Lovely ham. Yummy!